Phar Lap is a much-loved Aussie classic from 1983, a real heartstring tugger about the legendary racehorse who turned into a national hero during the Great Depression. It's directed by Simon Windsor. The movie stars Tom Burlinson as the super-devoted strapper Tommy Woodcock. You'll also see a top-notch cast. Martin Vaughan plays trainer Harry Telford. Ron Leibman is the American owner David J. Davis. Judy Morris is B. Davis. And Celia de Burgh is Vi Telford. Plus, there's Bruce Rowland's stirring score, which actually charted in Australia, and beautiful camera work from Russell Boyd. The film kicks off with a punch: Phar Lap's tragic, sudden death in 1932 California. But then it takes you back to the beginning. Phar Lap was bought from New Zealand as a skinny, odd-looking young horse. So unimpressive, his owner thought he looked like a cross between a sheepdog and a kangaroo. Still, trainer Harry Telford saw something no one else did and leased him. And before long, a close bond developed between Phar Lap and young Tommy Woodcock. It wasn't exactly a fairy tale at first. Phar Lap lost his first few races. But suddenly everything clicked and he became a racing superstar, winning the Australian Derby, smashing big races, and famously winning the 1930 Melbourne Cup, even though he was carrying top weight. The story isn't just about the wins. It's got Depression-era struggles, shady betting plots, an assassination attempt on the poor horse, behind-the-scenes battles over his ownership, and then the high-stakes trip to America for the richest race in the world at the time, the Agua Caliente Handicap. And yes, the real Phar Lap story is just as incredible. Born in New Zealand in 1926, sired by Night Raid out of Entreaty, he was bought for a steal because trainer Telford had a gut feeling. After a rough start, losing his first 4 races, he turned it completely around, eventually winning 37 of his 51 starts. Bobby, as Tommy Woodcock called him, turned into a national light during the darkest times. Australians would mob him at the track, and his wins lifted spirits around the country. But then, tragically, Phar Lap died young, only 5 years old, in California, shortly after a mysterious and painful illness. While his autopsy showed severe inflammation, rumours took off immediately. Was it murder? An accident? We still don't know. For American viewers who didn't know Phar Lap, they even shuffled scenes, so the story started on a happier note. Fun fact, the real Tommy Woodcock has a cameo as a trainer. The horse in the film was played by Towering Inferno, who himself has a bit of a tragic backstory after being struck by lightning in 1999. Aussies absolutely embraced the movie, calling it an emotional epic, and even international reviews were solid. It sits in the high 80s on Rotten Tomatoes. Phar Lap shows up on all kinds of best horse movie lists, neck and neck with flicks like Seabiscuit. Have you seen Phar Lap? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to Movies of the 80s on Substack for a closer look at the suspicious death of Phar Lap. And subscribe to Movies of the 80s here on YouTube for daily uploads.